In July of 2008, a YouTube channel would join the YouTube platform. This channel was called Way2. Somewhere in 2010, they would make their first ever video, which would lay the groundwork for a lot of the videos at the time. This video says 2010s all over it. It was just a simple video about, like, all the cheats in GTA Vice City. But that's not the most important part. In the 3rd of January, Way2 would make a video that would change his life forever. First footage of the kitchen camera in Five Nights at Freddy's. This would lay the groundwork for most of his videos. It was simply a little fan video he had made, for the popular game at the time, Five Nights at Freddy's, where you could see what was in the kitchen camera that had always been blocked off. Obviously, the video was fake and not actually real, but it was very interesting at the time, and it definitely fooled a lot of people at the time. The video ended up blowing up pretty well, and that would end up encouraging Way2 to make even more videos, as he didn't really have that good of an upload schedule. Sometimes he would stop uploading, sometimes he would. Up until this point, Way2 would upload a video that's actually pretty funny in my opinion, titled 5 Kills on Freddy. The video was a satire, little joke video that, honestly, looking today at, is actually really funny. I love the fact it's just so random. Go look at it for yourself. My favorite part's the part where Crying Child just randomly pulls out a blunt out of nowhere and smokes it. That will never stop making me laugh. But that's not important. What was important though was the video that would change his life forever. The next video that would lay the groundwork for a lot of his popular videos. That video would be called Secret Puppet Jump Scare in FNAF 4. This video was a fake video that showed a puppet jump scare in FNAF 4, which would end up actually kind of predicting the FNAF 4 Halloween update. A lot of people in the comments like to talk about that a lot, I don't know why. After that, he would start making even more fake FNAF jump scare videos. And that's when I had found out about his channel. I was 2 years old at the time, and I generally thought that these were real videos and you could actually unlock those in FNAF 4. But yeah, Way2 was growing in popularity, making more and more videos. Hell, he was so popular, someone actually made a diss track about him that was actually pretty funny, not gonna lie. What I find most funny about that video is the fact that what I find most funny about that video is the fact that the person I'm guessing is supposed to be Way2 in that video is freaking he's a freaking Michael Afton sprite from FNAF 5, but with a green hoodie, implying that this whole time Michael Afton was behind the freaking Way2 channel. My personal favorite Way2 video is this one, because it's about Shrek. Yes. I'm gonna keep this last part short and simple. After many videos of a bunch of FNAF content that many people grew up with, Way2 would end up making his final video. It was the Friday Night Funkin' reskin that had Five Nights at Freddy's. There's something weirdly cute about that Balloon Boy sprite. I wonder where that was taken from. For 2 years, Way2 would end up leaving YouTube without telling any of his fans. A lot of people wondered, where is he? Why did he leave? But then, somewhere 2 years ago, Way 2 would end up giving his audience, like, giving his audience the update they needed. I'm gonna put the picture of the post up on screen. You guys can read it for yourself. This whole time, Way 2 just didn't want to make any more videos, so he decided to leave one final video before leaving. To be honest, I still miss Way 2 to this day. I generally actually find his content really interesting years later. And I really still like him, as it has that weird charm in it, with all the, like, Photoshop jump scares and all that. But he is still active on YouTube. He has hearted a few comments that are that were posted on that post recently. I'm glad he's still active, cause could mean that someday, I'm not saying he will, but someday he might make another video. So, I had found out about Way 2 when I was just about 2 years old, I think, where I was just starting to get into my FNAF phase. And over the years, I would watch a lot of his content. Hell, I even showed some of it to my old teachers back in 2021 in my old school. So yeah, I honestly really like Way 2's type of content, to be honest. It's very interesting looking back at it nowadays. It has that weird charm against it. Or, charm with it. I really like the one, 5 kills on Freddy. That one's actually made me laugh so hard when I revisited it. But yeah. So yeah, that was a sweet little story of Way 2. I hope you guys liked the video. And if you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. This is my first ever analysis video. I know this is different from my gaming content. And finally, to Way 2. If for whatever reason you're watching this video, thank you for basically everything. I feel like I wouldn't be a FNAF that much of a FNAF fan if it weren't for your videos. You generally actually made me so interested when I was little. And I generally used to think you could actually freaking find those secret jump scares in FNAF 4 and such. Thank you for everything. And thank you to my audience. So yeah. If for whatever reason, Way 2, if you are watching this, comment something or something, I don't know, so that way I can know, because you're generally a cool person, and I basically idolized you when I was little. I'm becoming like a teenager next year, but yeah, this was my first ever analysis video, so thank you all, and I hope you guys have a good day, or night, or whatever.
Hey there, wait, what's with the call you gay for? You look like an ass cheek sitting on a beach. I got balls, you got nothing.